Welcome to Raymond James Stadium, the big pirate ship in Tampa, Florida. We have a late-season top 25 showdown that could be crucial to the postseason picture. It's the Memphis Tigers and the USF Bulls. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Memphis head coach told me pregame, one of the points coach made in the locker room before the team is that this is a separation game. He understands that both teams are undefeated in conference play, and whoever comes out victorious today can separate and make some noise. It is going to be challenging because it is a hostile environment, so he said we've got to be sharp, communicate, and beat our best at the line of scrimmage, establish the tone with physicality, and throw that first knockout punch. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. The Bulls ready to kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This quarterback part of their running game. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Guys, let's talk about Memphis. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out in the very next one?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Hayden. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Looks it in at the 40. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Sets his feet, it's Van Buren. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, that is exactly the opposite of what this offense talked about. They talked about staying ahead of the chains with us in meetings and making sure they stay on schedule. In the first play, not very good protection, a big loss, and now immediately, Palmer, in a predictable passing situation.
Oh, it's picked off.
Man, I love night games because you have all day to get excited, get jacked up, and you could tell the QB might have been a little too excited. Forcing the ball into coverage on the first pass attempt, creating the interception. Now this defense has set this offense up in a great position to get some early momentum.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Looking for room, it's Hatcher. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Turning it on. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
This USF offense will open this drive right here. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking for a man, it's Van Buren. Out wide right, it's Odom. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, gonna throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're gonna mark him just a little short. And the Bulls racing to the line in the hurry up. Right at the line. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Football is very easy when the offensive line does their job like that. I mean, look at those holes. Back able to make a cut. First down.
That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. Ooh. See some running room. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
This play works for one reason. You toss the ball quickly to the left. Receivers have to block. Once that running back gets on the perimeter, you're going nowhere if those receivers aren't committed to getting on those DBs, locking on them, running their feet. That's not their first priority. I know they're going to catch the ball more than they're going to block. Nice job blocking on that toss.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Nolan. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early. Lots of football to be played, but that was an important down and distance in this one early.
Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. The Bulls offense comes out ready to go to work. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Nowhere to go.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They'll run him again. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Man, this defense is dialed and already forced one interception, had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it, and making some plays.
The Bulls will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. There he goes. Open it up. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Wildcat, let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Bell. They're all over him. That's reeled in, it's Nolan. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Right side, it's Odom.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
And the Bulls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Release to the back. Out wide left, it's Collins. Oh, a lot of space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And, man, that's a really good job by this quarterback. Seeing the spacing. Running back starts to creep down the field. He delivers it to him, and, man, is he fun to watch. That dude catches the football. Everybody in here holds his breath because he can take it the distance, starts chewing up yards, and makes the big play for this offense.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Check. 28-29 bounce. 28-29 bounce. Bubba.
This time they'll throw it. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The Bulls moving quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Making the adjustment. In the red area, it's Collins. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to throw, it's Van Buren. Out wide right, it's Collins. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Calls his own number. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Tigers sending out their offense, ready to get this drive started. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Straight ahead, it's Hayden. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DB.
Snags it, and there's running room. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. Looking for a gap. It's Hatcher.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The lone back's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Using his feet. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple yards short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. He'll try to... They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
Man, I've obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm not a fan of fake punts. I'd rather put my offense on the field and guys that do this for a living all the time and are really good at it, but tried to sneak attack and it did not work.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Rick, let's go.
Back to pass, it's Van Buren. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. All right, guys, big picture here. Let's talk some USF. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Left side is Sullivan. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And he avoids the sack.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
On the move. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Needs it. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Man, what a job keeping your eyes on your key. It's so easy sometimes when they run those RPOs to get a little bit lost with your eyes, to come up, play the run. Nice job seeing the ball thrown. He's got his guy, makes the tackle, and gets the big...
It's a fumble on the play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but...
There he goes! Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback signaling to his guys. To the air. It's Van Buren. And he gets it away.
Well, nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Selden. There he goes. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Open on the left side, it's Smith. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown Bulls. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll bring it out. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Bell. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. The sack makes it an even longer 3rd down chance for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Nolan. Turns it loose deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with a look at Louisiana taking on the UL Monroe Warhawks. And it's the Ragin' Cajuns looking to make it 5 straight wins. And they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Mid-American Conference.
Drops back on first down. Turns up, it's Collins. Got the... But nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's got his man across the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
Cradles it at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me, running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice game by the offense.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He'll take it himself. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
On the ground, it's Collins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Dropping back, it's Van Buren. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Smith. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give on the counter. On the stop. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
all you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Right side, it's Odom. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for their quarterback to go. It couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And the Bulls looking to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Hauls it in. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One final quarter to play and a W in the win column at stake as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. On the run, it's Isaac. Might have it. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Extra point here will tie the game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Second and long here. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run out of it.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Might as well run him again. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Using his legs, it's coming. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Hits inside. It's Hayden. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
A strike downfield.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Chapman. Turning it on. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do.
Touchdown, Tigers. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. It's dropped after taking the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Long way to go on second down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. To the air, it's Van Buren. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Searching for space. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. On the ground, going for the first down with the give to the tight end. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Fighting off the defender. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Rides to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me, let me finish this thing, and win this game for us, and that's exactly what happened.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick give. It's Hayden. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Trying to squeak through the pile. And that won't quite be enough for the 1st down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks.